When Mark was born, he had to go in an incubator. It was like blood blisters on his head, and his eyes were crossed, and his hips were dislocated. I just went, that's my son. When can I take him home? Throughout the years, no one could tell me how this happened to him. Oh, he loves country. He loves rock, Mexican music, the mariachis. We went there a couple of weeks ago. He was in heaven just watching them. Oh, the Beatles. I mean, I like the Beatles, but now he's making me sort of like, let's change the music. My name is Yvette Marie Flores. When I was pregnant with Mark, even before I was pregnant with Mark, I worked at an electronic industry in Mountain View, and that was when I turned 18. My job was to work on lasers. When you go into a grocery store and you hear that beep when they're scanning your item, that's what I made.
My birthday's coming up.
Yes, it is. How old are you going to be?
30.
30 what?
35.
Yeah, you know it. You just play the slick card. It wasn't until by chance I heard, I think it was the radio, them saying, did you ever work with this? Did you ever work with that, this, that? And I'm going, yeah, oh my gosh. And they go, okay, someone will get back to you later. And lo and behold, that's how I met Mandy.
I'm kind of like the detective. What we were working on was something that happened in the late 70s. And the company claimed they had no records. And the question was, what was she using? When she was asked, when she took Mark to see if he was eligible for special services, one of the questions from the state of California to Mom was, have you ever been exposed to lead? And she said no. As far as she knew, she hadn't been exposed to lead.
I thought it was stuffy, the room, all this time. I've found out it was all the chemicals I was smelling. I would have to make this green frit in a glass beaker.
You know what frit is? It turns out to be leaded glass. And once we knew that it was lead, we knew how much. The quantities that got to her fetus were just mind-boggling.
In my mind, it was going, what? I was exposed to what? They had to see me pregnant. They knew. And I wish they would have just pulled me out of there and just said, you can't work there no more. Ready? Ready? One,
Yeah.
2, 3, go. So before he eats breakfast, have to make sure I do his blood testing, sugar testing, his blood pressure, get his medicines all smashed up.
Is that food?
Okay, yeah, but stop when I say stop. A bit more. Oh, okay, right there. No, a little bit more.
Mommy?
What, baby? What? You gotta say words, because I don't know what's going on in that mind. Mark has his own language a lot of times, and then sometimes he talks so clear. His dad always said that he would give an arm just to go 5 minutes in his brain to see how my son thought.
Oh, so much.
Mark's dad passed away 7 years ago, and he used to help me a lot with him. We had to get a therapist to help him understand the concept of what happened to his dad, and that was really hard because it came out aggressive. It tore my heart that I couldn't help him. It's been a long road, not without tears, not without I don't want to get out of my bed or just being real sad or depressed, whatever you want to call it. I still have those moments, but this one, he's the one who gives me a lot of the drive. I'll still call them my babies. Always. Always. Oh, Mark, are you my baby?
Yeah.
Who's my number one?
Marcus?
You better know it, huh?
I think
There's
I have
three.
three.
Yeah,
The strips, the lancets, and the pills.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're good to go. One morning I was getting him ready for school. All of a sudden he goes, gotta go, bathroom, Mom. Bathroom, Mom. We went over there, and all of a sudden he's sitting on his bed. His eyes started rolling back. He started sweating profusely, and then he started vomiting. We found out it's a gallstone. That was fine. All of a sudden, it went from 0 to 100, one of the gallstones went into his pancreas and it started attacking his pancreas. He won't verbalize, so that's why it's always visual looking on him and making sure. Say hi.
Right, that's the shop.
See you, Mark. So Mark, let's examine you very quickly. Listen to your heart and lungs.
Sit up straight for Dr. Shaw. There you go. When I first worked there, I was so happy because I was independent. Very naive, of course. We all are at that age, a lot of us. I don't want to use hate because that's a very, very harsh word, but they destroyed so much. But then, I don't know. Things happen for a reason, right? And that's Mark, a lot of gentle bear
Like
hugs.
your hair, mommy.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Mama finally dyed her hair this year. This one, he's so lovable, and he's all, I like it, you know, which is nice, because his dad's not here to say it, so he does it for his dad. Ah, my son. They said Mark would never interact, never talk, always be in his own world, and I proved him wrong. I mean, he's where he is because we've gone all over and I don't stop. I just introduce Mark as much as I can to life. You know, even though he's the way he is, he needs to experience life too. That's my son, you know, until I have a last breath or these arms can't do it no more, I'm going to keep doing it. And then it's going to be passed on to my son and daughter.